let's see what we do. We're back here with Pikmin 4, which I'm enjoying the heck out of so far. Oh, we've got no ID badges and stuff. I don't want to say new anymore. Snuff, thanks. Snuff, stop saying new. I'm done now. I've read it. Last time, it was wise to bring a headlamp. Thank you for reminding me that what is you? It's a water dumble, but purple and weird. Why does it have a tiny health bar? I'm already afraid. Yeah, there's a castaway. Got it. Thanks, Ochi. Last time it was slightly catastrophic, and we kind of messed it up. Mostly me. I shouldn't really blame anyone else for this, but it's fine because we're in a new cave, new day, new us. So we don't even have to worry about that anymore. Basically, is what I'm getting at here. Once this is done, smash. Is that a PSP? It says Game Boy on it, but it looks like a. Oh, it's like a Game & Watch that it says Game Boy on it. That's unusual. Unless I did some kind of model of Game Boy that I was hitherto unaware of. Anyway, that's cool. We have that now. And since, as Russ said, we brought a headlamp, and I splurged on that way earlier in the game, it's finally paying off. And I think we're gonna have an easier time exploring this than if that weren't there. So that's good for us. I'm actually just gonna send Oji to base because there are a whole bunch of Pikmin there. Ooh, and some vases he could smash. Once he arrives there, I'll have him bring some Pikmin to investigate past those vases. But as for me, let's keep going down here, because this looks like an area that'd be monsters. It's a whole big room with a lot of mushrooms. It's Matites! No, my god, please don't be Matites. Wait, does it scatter Lee as well? No, it doesn't. I'm just spinning in circles because I'm freaking out. Oh my god, don't run into some other big monster because the Matites are scaring you. That would be bad if you did that. Alright, well that was nightmarish, but at least they dropped a whole bunch of nectar, so all the ones who got scared are fine now. Right, good. Let's just send all our yellow Pikmin on to do that. Did it say Ochi arrived at destination? It must have done, because there's no way he's taking this long, but I'll send you to the bunch to build that. Right, you're here with these bunch. I'll send you over to these vases. Now back to me. You bunch are almost finished with this. Ochi's arrived. Time to smash. Yeah! Okay, more water dumble here. I'm gonna try a smash. I'm always bad at using the smash thing in combat. So I gotta try to get used to using it to. Oh wow! I just smashed right through them. Using it to get rid of enemies faster and to stack all our Pikmin onto them and such. How many more? Just 2 are needed. 1, 2, and I'll whistle you back. Nope, you carry on. All right, electric gate demolished. Well done. Lee's standing around doing not much around here, but I'm just gonna keep exploring as Ochi for a moment while I have it. Anything weird in these eggs? Necks? Oh, is that... Oh, the way it moved, I thought it was one of the monster ones. Some spicy spray. Thank you. I'm only traveling with 6 Pikmin here. There's some node beetles down there. We could move the base there. I think I will, because that's around where Lee is anyway. Although we have to take these ones out, I guess. No, don't! Okay. Oh, they have a fair bit of health, though. This is going to take some... What? How did that one get electrocuted? Lee, get over here and sort this nonsense out. This is a bunch of garbage. You're not going to tell me that this thing started to electrify and that the first one I threw got electrocuted. Because it was nowhere near that, if so. Lee, where are... Oh, there are vases in the way. Sorry, I didn't realize. Well, that's frustrating. Anyway, we can whistle these ones down here, which is convenient. Get our base down here before long. I'm just gonna flip all of them over that I can. No, I said, oh, in this game, if I see, while they're just starting the little buzzy, they are still murder Pikminable. That's new, and that would explain my confusion. New base unlocked, let's move it here. Well, so far I'm not doing amazingly well. Still probably better than the whole beast, but well. And while I'm picking these, perhaps you could go gather up these Pikmin who are going back there. Firstly, Lee does continue to pluck even if you swap away from them. Right, let's explore over here. There's a big red patch that suggests fire on the ground over here, so we're gonna have to be careful. Ah, it's just a torch slug. But if I recall correctly, they can actually eat your Pikmin, so it's not just the fire that we have to worry about with them. So it is better to throw onto the back. What? How did you catch fire? Okay. Is there another base anywhere around this area, like maybe past here? I'm not quite sure. Right, we finished that electric floor over here, so I'm gonna have Lee start traveling that way. Or Ochi, rather. Where am I headed? This is an area we haven't been. It just has some materials by the map is to be believed. So I'll send those 10 red to Pikmin after that. Ochi's arrived at destination. I'm just gonna ask him to come here. I guess does he have to travel along a path we already know about, so he's gonna go back this way? Maybe. But there's an Ochi pipe over there. There's our castaway. Up on top of this thing. Yellow Pikmin, it's too high for them, eh? I guess. Right. Is this does the Ochi pipe lead up out there? It's hard to tell from here. I'll just get this wall started on here. Ooh, there's a... I suppose even if there was some way to lower the bars, we'd need to build this bridge anyway, right? Or this ramp. Because even if the bars were lowered, we couldn't hop across that. So I better get some people on building that as well. Oh, guys, please. And where's Ochi hanging around? Headed back this way. Actually, I'll stop you right there and head back around this way. I'm all muddling off my game now because I started doing poorly last episode. It felt like that to me anyway. Maybe I'm catastrophizing and it wasn't actually that bad. But when I look back to that episode, all I see is the haunted faces of my poor Pikmin as they are eviscerated and otherwise no longer allowed to live in this world. Oh my, that's like an electric version of the rock splatty thing. I can't say I care for that in the slightest. It's got these little like element bits on its back there, and I'm gonna throw some ice Pikmin on this side. Oh wait, right, it electrocutes when it slams. I forgot about that. Sorry, I'm doing a whole lot of accidentally getting you guys stuck on electric stuff in this. At least it's a light source, the electricity in this heckin' cave. And alright, okay, gotta wait for it the thing to discharge like that. Shatter. Right, okay, good. Move the base here. I'm really wasting a lot of time here. We're almost definitely not going to get to that final cave in this same day. Oh, can Ochi bring Pikmin through this kind of pipe? That looks like a no, unfortunately. That's alright though, because all we need is for him to gather this treasure that is apparently up here. That's cool. Where am I? Over here. Still, this wall's been broken down. Doesn't help us get... Oh, Ochi can ram this. Right, okay. Once again, I've forgotten. So we'll need him here for a moment. In a moment. So I'll just get him now and have the Pikmin finish off with that glow stick ring, is what it looks like. Alright, Ochi, do your thing, my friend. Wapunk! Nicely done. Sub-level 1 is 40% done, and the whole thing is 40% done. Oh. Sub-level 1's only 40%, which means I'm missing this thing that's over here. Why would you go that way when Ochi can't join you, Lee? Ochi, come here. And yet another castaway recovered. Does it usually go that close with the camera? It feels weirdly zoomed in. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, time to look at the ID info. Uncharted Planet Tourist, Mika, home planet Nichki. A teacher at the Elion Academy who is putting her liberal arts degree to good use as advisor of the Planetary Science Club. A school teacher? Did she come here as part of an educational field trip? Oh, but then that means other teachers and students from that school could be stranded here too. We better get the whole story from her as soon as we can. They better not have brought kids to this place. Oh, we should bring the base here, because the only thing we're gonna gather is right over here. Alright, just gotta move past the failures of last episode and just try to keep a cool head. Ochi's still coming our way, but look at that one Pikmin re-nectared. 260 of our 300 that we're working on this quest. Oh my, okay, I'm ready for you, I'm ready for you. Yeah, you think you can cut out some fire, but you can't. Oh, I can just put a fire Pikmin whenever. I don't know why I was waiting. I was waiting because I forgot, is why. What is this thing here? It looks also, is it a Game Boy Advance game? So it looks like. Hang on, it's in Japanese, but maybe I can recognize the character and or the date? No. Who knows what it is? I mean, someone probably does, but I doesn't, is what I mean to say. Ooh, there's some Pikmin here. Hi! Wait a tick, but if before we had the castaway was only 40, and the castaway brought us up to 60, then that means this is gonna bring us up to 80, and there's still one more thing that we have not gathered, so... Ochi, if you would, sniff out some more treasure, please, because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. If you're gonna lead us to the treasure we just started carrying off, I'm going to laugh, Ochi, but then I'll also cry. Hell yeah, 7,000! Yet another level unlocked, so we will have multiple to select from before we get to a new area. You two are naturals at this exploration stuff, Lee and Ochi. You've collected so much energy, I think we can fully restore the SS Shepherd. Say what? So that we're unlocking the last level? It doesn't show another milestone to get. Wow, that's unusual. That would mean only 4 areas. Perhaps there's like a final level we unlock by when we get the pilot, and then there's like there are more levels elsewhere. How? And elsewhere and else how? I don't know. Anyway, there's a treasure buried here, so let's grab that. Whoa, what is it? A pregnancy test? Or a thermometer or something. 36.8 Celsius. So it's a thermometer. It's 36 degrees down here. Or is that just the last reading from when someone used it? Doesn't look like any thermometer I've ever used, though. Looks a lot more like a pregnancy test. They got stuck in the bush for a moment, but Pikmin can never be held down. All right, that's 100% now, so let's get to that cave exit. Just want to make one last check that we don't know needs any nectar here. And we're good. I am sort of taking my time with this one, though, so, which is to say, there is a decent chance we will not get to that last cave today, especially if I'm going to be trying to clear this last little bit of shortcut, and... treasure at the other exit of this cave. Which, by the way, it's actually only one sub-level cave, so never mind. We are totally going to have enough time for the rest of it, because this took very little time altogether. Nice. Interesting. Just a one sub-level thing that acts as a shortcut. Or, I mean, a secret passage, anyway. That's useful. And pump drive rises again. It's probably the most productive day we've had in this whole game so far. Productive in-game day, I mean. Boom! Some Pikmin lost to electrocution. Sorry. I reckon OG can probably sniff out rock Pikmin now, which is nice. So we may yet be able to get into this cave. What would probably be smart is if I send Ochi or myself over to the cave so that the second sunset happens, I can be prepared to get it right before the timer happens. Not that we have a great sense of when that is, but I have some sense, so I could just be like, okay, when I think I'm roughly within 30 seconds of the countdown timer, let's jump in so we can get into this last cave before this day's over. Didn't look like it was too close to sunset, so I'm not too worried here. I'm going to bring 30 yellow and 30 ice, because we saw one treasure up there, but it looked like it was up on a ledge, so we were going to want yellow Pikmin for that, and I don't think there is any water in between us and the next thing. I'm going to feel real stupid if there's a fire enemy up here. Let me just bring five redded Pikmin. It suggests yellow, blue, and ice, but I don't think... I wish I could look at the map right now, but I think we have an easy path from here to a base without going over water, so I'm going to do this. Because there's a monster of some kind here. It's a Mamuta! I'm gonna leave them be for the moment. 75% of the air. Okay, I gotta go fast. We might have time to make this in 100% this whole area in this day, but we gotta go fast. Hopefully if they bring the treasure past the Mamuta, it'll just ignore them, because they're sort of peaceful in a way. They don't kill your Pikmin, they just plant them in the ground, and then sometimes make them flowers as well. Like I was saying, this needs yellow Pikmin to get to, so I'll just throw a few more than 7 up there. Where's our nearest base? Okay, we're gonna want to go there, and I'm gonna have Ochi scout ahead so that I can be here. I'll throw a few Pikmin down on this thing, so I can still be here if it looks like the Mamuta is gonna be a problem. Oh, they're carrying it down here. They're so smart. Oh, it's a music box. I see. All right, in that case, oh, I meant to throw more Pikmin here. All right, we're about to hit sunset here, so what I gotta do is, okay, this is gonna be really tight, but I think I can make it. I'm moving the base here. I'm spicy spraying so that Ochi moves really fast. I'm getting a mount up. Race over here. Here we go. We can do this. We can do this. Come on, Ochi. Ignore the wally hop. It's fine. It's just being itself. I'm just trying to think. Is there any other treasure? If there is other treasure here, it'll be submerged, and we'll have to come back like just exclusively for it. But it looks like we're gonna get into this treasure, this cave before the countdown timer starts. Marvelous. Let's do it. Drafty gallery. Beneath the passage, all I can see is an interminable darkness. I tossed a pebble into the abyss and never heard it hit the ground. I must proceed with caution here. I don't want any Pikmin accidentally thrown to their demise, let alone shaken off by some creature. Yes, I've already done that once myself. Suggested fire, and you think you can trick me with that again? I'm bringing 30 ice Pikmin. In we get. Whew. It might be that this one isn't nearly as long as the whole of Beast, because that one was pretty long, but the only way to know is to carry on, finish the first sub-level and see how much that completes the whole 100% of the entire cave. Wow, we're really tearing along in this whole area, though. Oh my god, this looks so Pikmin 2. This is wicked. And another one of those weird neon light things. And now that we're down here, we can more or less take our time, because basically, regardless, by the end of this cave is going to be... It's going to be the 10-second timer, so we may as well take our time and get this right. Oh my god, the music! This music sounds so Pikmin 2. It sounds very much like a fusion of Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3. Oh my god, this is wild. They're doing this thing that Pikmin 2 has this incredible quality that makes it feel very unusual and experimental. I mean, maybe this is just because I'm not a music person, but it feels like a lot of the music is very unpredictable and you can't really tell where it's going to head. It heads in very unusual directions, and I think that was already broken before Ochi smashed through it, sorry. Has a very unusual directions and does very unusual things. I almost said, let's ascend up through this, because I forgot this isn't Tears of the Kingdom. Anyway, the point is, they're just nailing the vibe of Pikmin 2 right now. This area looks exactly like something out of Pikmin 2, and the music is feeling like Pikmin 2 all of a sudden. So, they just suddenly brought me back to Pikmin 2. Was it even doing the, like, when I was near an enemy? No, my imagination, I think. Anywho, loving this, absolutely. Oh, was the bit of the music that was going do-do-do-do-do was that the enemy version? I see. And now that the enemies are gone, that is stopping. Oh, that was so weird, the noise that the Pikmin's feet made when they crossed this. Anywho, let's get this little jangly bell thing. Sorry, Ochi, did not mean to throw you, because you are not able to get that far. 7,500, is that more gear for us? New gear is now available. We're going to have so much to buy after this. We're not really going to have enough materials to buy it with, though. 296 sounds like a lot now, but if a whole bunch of new gear has been added, I don't suppose it'll cover it all. That was probably, right, okay. 2 of 3, and then this thing will be 3 of 3. Look at all the noisemaker set we've got. This is another one of these puzzle pieces. Were there 9 altogether? Is that what they said? Is it 3 by 3, I think? We're about to find out. Show us the set! Show us the... Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, more than 9. 5, 6, there's like 12 or something. Can't wait to see it all fit together at the end. 25%, so there are 4 sub-levels here. Most exquisite. I'm gonna guess that there's a buried treasure somewhere on the surface. At least one that we are missing. So we're probably gonna have to come back here another day to really 100% it. But I'm glad we got to all the caves today, because that was really the objective. Wow! Alrighty. Okay, well, there's a lot going on in this sub-level. But like I was saying, we don't really need to worry quite as much about being all Dendori right now, because... we're made of time. This is like a... Actually, I'm not entirely sure what that is. Looks maybe a bit like one of those, like, hand things you use to relieve stress. Smash. Where does the... There are a bunch of little windy geysers here that seem to... Oh, right, drafty passage, right, that's why. But, I cannot really tell where they lead. This isn't an onion, is it? No, it's a candy pop bug, but it's blue. So what kind of Pikmin does that make? Oh, ice Pikmin, I guess. Well, let's get in here just so that we can get it logged in our Piklopedia, but I don't think we did any more ice Pikmin at the moment, or I think we're doing fine. I can't believe a flower that big is blooming underground. I mean, there were plenty of flowers that big above ground, so it wouldn't be... Whoa, what's with all the floodlights in the background? I believe it's called a candy pop bud. When you throw a Pikmin in it, they're transformed into a Pikmin that matches the color of the flower. Unbelievable. They can even change color? Pikmin are the strangest creatures. You're telling me. What's with the floodlights in the background? Where the hell are we? And a big fan? Oh, this is awesome. This is one of the cool things about Pikmin 2 as well, is always looking into the background and seeing, because we see, what you see is a very, very small portion of what is a very, very big world. So looking in the back, there are conveyor belts and floodlights. This is part of some factory, probably. Almost reminds me of an airport, but I guess there's not enough in the surrounding area to support that. You're playing on Ochi! Oh, that's so cute! Some of them just took it upon themselves to start bouncing around. Oh, this is fine. Let's go, guys. You're the best. I love you guys so much. Smash! Wow, and this structure looks so Pikmin 2 as well. That's the other cool thing is now... Oh, we almost got shaken off all into the abyss. That would have sucked. Now that we're sort of doing areas that look a lot like areas from Pikmin 2, but with sort of more and different details, it gives more context to those areas that were in Pikmin 2. It's like, maybe this is what those areas were like in Pikmin 2, but just because it was a GameCube game, you couldn't tell as much. But in Pikmin 2, it always looked like you were in some kind, like, you were always in like old bunkers and and factories and stuff, because you could see just like concrete walls with that like brownish, like orangey rusting on the walls in the background, and it was always so confusing about what it actually was. Not that this, I guess, clears it up much at all. If there's a factory, why is it buried like right under like someone's backyard or whatever? Or like it was like a kindergarten was the place we were in, right? Because there was a big elephant slide and everything. All right, 50% of this sub-level. There's a bunch of area over here we haven't explored. Oh, the go here is taking us. Oh, that's where the geyser takes us, is it? I see. Well, we better get on over there, hadn't we? Whee! This is automated, so I don't have to actually steer this or anything, which is nice. Oh, Jivy can smash those eggs. Thank you. I don't think we have any Pikmin in need of them at the moment, but that's fine. What is this? Part of a toy railroad track or something? I can't say I know. Well, we're taking it. I imagine the light blue candy pop is for ice Pikmin anyway, and not some hitherto undiscovered type. From what I could tell before, the second they actually land it under the thing, it goes to, your completion goes to 100%. Like there, right, so we don't actually have to wait for it to go shwoomp. Very well. I don't really know why diving through this thing in particular is safer than jumping over the edge to get to the next area. Maybe this pipe, like, curves and twists and brings us somewhere else onto a platform and not falling to our death. Only 2 more sub-levels to go in this place. So we may yet see be back home before the end of this episode, as in be back at home base. There's a bridge to be built here to the next cave. Let's just send all our red Pikmin on that for now, because we're... Oh, wait, hang on. Is there another way to get to that? No, it looks like this is the only way, so we're going to want that. They've even given us some extra raw materials here for that very purpose. In part for that very purpose. Can't throw anyone up here. We're going to need a gusty thing for that, probably. What's with, there's some kind of blockage on this guster. What is that? Just like a pebble? Smash it! Crumble it to bits! Pew! I was hoping that would happen. Right, we probably could have brought more Pikmin if we'd waited for them to finish with that bridge and not been so impatient, but we've got enough ice Pikmin. This is going to be fine. Smash! Essence people can land here now. Actually, Ochi, if you could go get those, the rest of them. Slash, is there a way for you to get back there? That you can spy? Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, let's go. You have to go on territory for it, so maybe don't worry about that. No, no, no! Ochi! Wait, wait! Oh, okay, well, there goes Ochi. I didn't whistle twice. Oh, wait, please freeze before it gets to set you all on fire, thank you. Smash! Ooh, another toy train. There's some wild ice Pikmin here. Let's set our ice Pikmin on them and set them free! Help them out. You give them this nectar while they're at it, because they could use a treat. They've been fighting that thing endlessly in a scripted sequence forever. Sorry, Ochi, I made you bring them basically like to ground the whole map. We could probably send some yellow Pikmin up here. Needs only 5? Marvelous, because that's how many we have. What is this? Like the counter of some kind. Some ice Pikmin can grab that, because they were the ones we have the most of. This is a bag that acts as a shortcut. Oh, right to our base, which is marvelous. And this would bring us back to our original base. Sublevel of completion, blah, 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 blah. Right, we just gotta get this train thing, which I'm gonna need Ochi for. Because it requires hopping up some ledges. Oh my, is this suspended over a cliff? All right, yellow Pikmin, you're gonna have to be very brave and very careful. Oh, it's not just yellow Pikmin, because it's not that high up. Slash, they can actually reach that, right? Oh, thank goodness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on tight, y'all. Okay, good job. Man, I'm glad you guys have the reflexes to like jump out of the way of that before it falls. Otherwise, you would be donezoed. Why did we all jump off just then? Ochi, oh my God! You nearly just hurled yourself over into the abyss. Ochi, why are you running? Slow down! Freaking me right out, man. Where's the cave to the next place? It's way back at the beginning, so let's send our crew this way. Oh, there are some sprouts over here, right where this geyser brings us. That's fun. That's 100%, right? Very well, to the last floor we go. With a 4 sub-level 1, I could imagine there being some kind of big scary boss at the end of this, so that would be certainly interesting to tango with, given our party division. We do have a lot of ice Pikmin, so and we just got a few more, so it might not be all bad. We haven't found any rescues in this place. There's gotta be one in this last level, and a bit more treasure. I'm ready for whatever it may be. The treasure and the foes. Oh, this looks like a boss arena. A boss arena that we can be thrown out of. This is not making me a happy camper. It's a puffy blowhog. All right, so maybe not a boss arena exactly, but it's a difficult enemy here. Especially considering it can knock us back. I'm gonna have to just rush it with ice Pikmin as hard as possible. Oh, it's giving us kind of scary music. Okay, charge it. Dismount and charge. Ochi. Okay, everyone get out that so you don't get thrown off. Okay, never mind. It's with the forces we have, this thing's gonna go down pretty quickly. Never mind then. It's fine. It's totally and utterly cool. I'm very lucky that castaway did not float into the beyond. And there goes the deflated puppy blowhog back to base. All right, that wasn't so bad. No. It was targeting the egg. No, I can't accept that. That's not fair to that one yellow Pikmin. We're doing that again. Even if it was an ice Pikmin, they do go down really quickly. So. Didn't get to bring its course back this time, but that's not so bad because it just wouldn't get us too much sparkling in the end anyway. One whole raw material. How about that? Oh, and some ice Pikmin hanging around here. That's fun. Which is nice because we can get them to nectarify now. Bring us up to 270 on our side quest. I'm so ready for that one to be. We've almost got that one done. Is Ochi carrying them by the helmet? Let's see. Another ID to check. There's another one of this school of people who's come here. No, it is not. It is the research task force. Sai from planet Ogra. This environmental ecologist joined the team to research Pikmin ecology and decipher their mysterious relationship to whistles. Oh, interesting. Very weird that we have so many people so obsessed with analyzing Pikmin already when we only got the SOS signal from Olimar like 2 weeks ago. You would imagine. Ah, the endless burden of the academic. Never satisfied unless they see with their own eyes and touch with their own hands. Yeah, in a way I do feel sorry for them. They just can't help themselves, it seems, these people. This ought to be our last thing to be picked up in this place. Hey, Ochi. Good boy. I wanna bring him off that thing so that he can... Oh my god, look at... He's so speedy! I want to see them hop on him and play with him again. They're all just staring at him. Hi! Bless you. The Pikmin actually got, like, blown back by it. This is incredible. There's the treasure, but the real treasure is Ochi playing with the Pikmin, which I have to see. Come on, we're just gonna jump on Ochi's back and use him as a bouncy castle. You know you want to, little Piks. Or not. Okay, let's go. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Zoom. Pub drive is through the roof. Dum bum. So much sparklium as well. We completed a whole series which I didn't notice. Recreation recollection. Interesting. We are gonna have a hell of a lot to read in the books. I think we're gonna have to save it for another episode, just a side episode where it's just a book episode because we got so much stuff gathered today. This is undeniably our most productive day of the whole game so far. Easily our most deadly as well. We lost so many Pikmin this way, but their sacrifice is duly noted. I'm going to my death probably, but it's fine because there's a big cute dog. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks real close to sunset now. We're gonna be at like 10 seconds at the most. Let's just ditch the yellow Pikmin and go all blue Pikmin because they're new, so they're probably gonna be necessary for any last treasure we can get in the 10 seconds we have. Have we 100% of the place? No, so there's gonna be like one buried treasure. We may as well see if Ochi can sniff it out before we leave, even if we're not actually able to gather it. It's a shame we are gonna have to return just for that one thing later on, but 'twas me and how I organized my time that did it anyway. Oh, is it really right here? Oh, that sucks, because we were all over this place. Well, that's all then. So that's the source of the scent. Total damages, how many Pikmin would we lose today? I'm going to estimate 17, being that I don't remember. I think I won't return there to get that last treasure until we get a new Pikmin onion, because that'll give us the opportunity to grow more of that Pikmin once we're there anyway. Gather any last corpses we had and pellets and stuff. Hello everyone, I'm back! Yeah! Oh, there's so many people celebrating our return now. This feels so... guys, I'm touched. And now that we've got all this, our next Sparklium tier, I reckon... rightly, that we have other areas with which to explore. We've got enough energy stored up that we should have no problem starting the SS Shepherd's engines. I'll make sure the ignition is functioning properly. Oh, that looks very promising. Is it supposed to be pointing sideways? Wow, that was one heck of a fanfare. Main mission complete. We've stored up plenty of energy for the SS Shepherd and expanded the radar structure. The engines are ready to go again too. So the second we find the pilot, we could leave. Not that we're going to till every last person on this planet is rescued. Except for the Pikmin who I'm going to actively kill by accident. Seems like it would be hard for this ship to take off when it's facing like sideways like that. I guess it's got some kind of... oh, those legs on the bottom probably like flip it up instead it goes up. Wicked! Now we can take off at any time! If we could only find our pilot. Until then the SS Shepherd remains grounded. Not to worry, we've got tons of SOS signals. I mean, as long as they're not dead, we're probably fine. 6 rescues! Wow. Well, I'm gonna call that episode there. Next episode is just gonna be a base episode. I think it's gonna be a side episode. It might be a little on the shorter side, but we obviously have a lot of new NPCs to talk to and a lot of logbook entries to go through since we did so much on day 10. So, next episode will be a side episode where we do all that, and that's all for now. Next video on the channel is gonna be more of the Breath of the Wild's DLC, The Champion's Ballad, where we just unlocked a whole bunch of shrines, 3 actually, that we're gonna go do, which probably will also be sort of a shorter episode. That's fine. Because if we have a few shorter episodes, maybe I can actually get ahead and stop having missed days where I don't get an upload out. After which will be some more Pikmin 4, which is our side episode. So thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! That's why they weren't watching me open the can of whoop ass on that guy. For their benefit anyway. Didn't want to scar those tiny young brilliant minds. There's plenty of interest in below this window that I'm standing on. But also there was... oh, that's a different part of this building. It's over at the front. It's actually my...